Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I need a copy of my poetry essay due at noon. Time? Thank you. Change? The machine is out of paper. What, must I push the button myself? I don't know why people say life is hard. The nightmare is over. Well, I turned in my paper. From wasteland to waistline, the poetry of T.S. Eliot and Pamela Anderson. What's your Ryan? Where's your paper?
Got it right here, just finished it. I am Ryan Malloy. I play baseball. If I do not pass this class, I will not be able to play baseball. The team will not win. The alumni will not give money. The college will close, and the teachers will lose their jobs. You want to start over at 40? Do you, punk? Huh? Huh? Ha. Look at that. An A in pottery.
That's poetry, Ryan.
I hope you're happy. You ruined my life.
Well, I don't really think it would have amounted to much anyway.
Nice work, Malloy. Brad just broke up with Kimmy because you came on to him. They were going together for 12 years until you and your little copy machine romance came along. Home wrecker.
Oh, what is she talking about? I didn't do anything. I don't even know who Brad is. And besides, look at me. Do I look like a home wrecker to you? Well, I guess I do.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Come on back.
Yes, hello, generic cable company? As a concerned parent, there's a couple of channels that I'd like to have blocked because I deem them offensive. All right. I'd like to cancel Lifetime. Why, yes, that's right, the Stupid Whining Woman's channel. Oh, yeah, and get that damn Romance Classics channel off. How dare you try to tell my children that there's such a thing called love? Everybody knows that there's only sex, then fear, then loathing. Yes, this is Jack Malloy. Hello? Damn Monopoly. I'm almost angry enough to stop pirating cable.
Daddy? What would you think about a girl that broke up a couple, but the girl didn't really do anything? I mean, all she did was innocently ask for the time?
There's no such thing as an innocent girl. And everybody knows that asking for the time is just a way of inviting a guy to have sex.
Daddy, I'm talking about me.
And then again, there are those innocent girls that things just happen to. I had to kill that guy. You know, I really hate these guys walking around with their wristwatches thinking they're so hot because they know what time it is. Well, you want to know what time it is? It's clobbering time.
But it might not have been the time guy, Daddy. It might have been the quarter guy or the paper guy.
The quarter guy, huh? With his fancy Nancy change? Mr. Prepared? Well, I'll tell you what change it is. It's clobbering change. And as for that paper guy, well, I don't know what that's about. But a guy shouldn't have paper when he's talking to my daughter. You know, I think I hate the paper guy most of all because I don't understand him. And isn't that the basis of all true hatred?
I pretty much stopped listening when he got kind of crazy there, Daddy.
And I'm sure he had a heck of a point. But, Dad, what am I supposed to do if I need to know what time it is?
You ask a girl. See, no matter what you ask a guy, he's gonna think it's a come-on. The ugliest guy in the world has enough self-image to think that if you speak to him, you want him. A beautiful girl can look in the mirror and think, oh my God, I've gained an ounce. But a big, fat, cross-eyed, hairy slob of a guy could look in that same mirror and think, stud puppy.
So what you're saying is, you think I'm fat.
There you are.
Jezebel! You broke up Kimmy and Brad, the Joni and Chachi of the 90s. Think before you shake it, girly.
I didn't shake it. All I wanted was paper for the copy machine.
Yeah, right. Then why didn't you ask a girl? If a girl asks you for something, she wants you. I must have been asked for the time by 1,000 girls. And who could blame them? I look in the mirror. I'm a stud puppy.
My God, guys are insane.
Oh, yeah? Then why you broads always asking us for the time?
Here you go. Brad gave me these for you. Here you are.
Why is Brad sending me flowers?
Man, I tell you, I hate those flower guys. The only thing worse is the call the next day guys. Mr. How was your day? Well, I'll tell you what kind of a day it was. It was a clobbering day. That's the kind of day it was.
Oh, no, he says he's gonna pick me up at 8 o'clock on Saturday night to go dancing at the Derby. The nerve of him to ask me out. These are pretty flowers, but I don't even know him. God, I've never been to the Derby. But if I go out with him, everybody will think I did steal him from Kimmy. But if I don't go out with him, I'm passing up the chance to go out with a sweet, romantic guy. A flower guy. What am I saying? Any guy who would break up with his girlfriend for so long just because I asked him the time is icky, and I don't want to know him anyway.
Good girl. You do not want to get a bad reputation your first year at college. It'll follow you your whole life. And remember, sweetheart, in America today, you are reduced to one descriptive phrase that never changes no matter what you do. That's why Chevy Chase is still introduced as funny man. That's why Sharon Stone is still called sexy. And that's why Michael Jackson is still called black.
Just knowing I'm good isn't enough?
It's not what you know yourself. It's what everybody else thinks. If other people don't respect you, how can you respect yourself?
Oh, but Daddy, I'm still the same me on the inside.
No one cares about the inside. Honey, let me put it to you this way. You'd still be the same you on the inside if you were fat, wouldn't you?
I see what you're saying, Daddy. And you do think I'm fat?
Sweetheart, if you were fat, then Daddy wouldn't have to worry about the time guy, the quarter guy, the paper guy, and the hated how was your day guy. And I hate that guy more than the paper guy, because I do understand him.
You gotta help me fix this whole homewrecker thing. You gotta find Kimmy. You tell her I didn't do anything, and we're gonna get these two lovers back together again, okay?
Yeah, well, what's in it for me?
You'll know you did something good, and you can feel good about yourself.
But nobody else will know, so it won't matter anyway.
Good boy. How can I put this? I'm still a stud puppy, aren't I? I mean, if you saw me across a crowded room, what would you think?
I'd think, oh, that's where the bar is. What's the matter, Jack? Do you have those I'm middle-aged and no one cares if I shake it blues?
Don't kid yourself, pal. I can still walk into any supermarket in this town, bend over in the produce department, and watch those horny old ladies lick their thin, withered lips. I'm practically a rock star in the prune section.
I'm not sure I want to be your friend anymore.
Don't get me wrong, Floppy. I love the young ones. They just don't seem very interested. I guess I'm just too old.
Jack, it's a matter of tude. When I look at a woman, I look at a woman. And then she's hypnotized, mesmerized, and floppy-eyed. And when I'm gone in the morning, she's traumatized, victimized. And, oh yeah, burglarized. A small price to pay for being pleasurized. After all, look what they're getting.
Gee, Mr. Floppy, I sure wish I could be more like you.
I'm glad you brought that up, Jack, because now you can. With my instructive home video, Make Chicks the Mr. Floppy Way. You'll learn to thump your leg to drive the ladies wild. And the patented Mr. Floppy come-on line, baby, 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 baby. How much would you expect to pay for a video like this, Jack?
I don't know, $100?
Sold, sucker! But for the rest of you, it's only $19.95. Allow 4 to 6 years for delivery. Here's some of what you can expect. Whoa! Hey, girls, I'll be back for you later. Woo-hoo!
Wow, Floppy, did you really score with those girls?
It's all on the tape.
I'm sending from mine now.
Listen, Tiffany sent me here to talk to you. She didn't do anything to break up you and Brad.
Well, then why did he dump me after all the things I did for him?
Like what?
Things my dad would kill me for. I just wish there was some way I could hurt Brad.
You know what would kill him? If you were to do those same things, and maybe even more, with another guy. Any guy who just happened to be handy.
No guy would let me use him like that.
Hey, guys are nicer than you think when it comes to that stuff.
I hope Kimmy understands. I didn't do anything.
You might as well. We all think you did.
Too bad you weren't on the OJ jury.
You're in deep doo-doo, Malloy.
Uh-oh. You mean Brad and Kimmy aren't back together?
Some other guy showed up in her hour of need and she did the deed with him. Now it's over for good, and it's all your fault.
Yeah, right. Like I really had to twist the guy's arm and make him go over to Kimmy's house.
Hey, sis, thanks for twisting my arm and making me go over to Kimmy's house. Oh, by the way, I think it's over between Brad and Kimmy.
Gee, this means that Brad is available? Oh, I have a boyfriend. Someone to love, someone to talk to, someone to obsess on until he can't take it anymore and I drive him away. Oh, I love him. Now I just have to figure out who he is. Well, I'm finally gonna meet Brad at school tomorrow. I wonder what he looks like. Maybe he's really handsome.
Maybe he's really fat and disgusting.
Hey, Ryan, what are you wearing?
Oh, it's my comforting outfit. Yeah, it's my crying shoulder. And this is for after. When they realize what they've done and who with. Yep, wherever there's pain, wherever there's sorrow, wherever there's a girl that's been hurt by a guy, I'll be there. Comfort boy. The dumpster diver of the romance world. I feel your pain, and anything else you'll let me.
Oh, you're disgusting. Daddy, Ryan is preying on poor defenseless girls he pretends to be nice, but really he's just trying to get into their pants.
I'm not trying, Dad.
I am ashamed of you. You stink.
Way to go, son!
Now remember to use protection, because when girls say they're using something, what they're using is you.
Hurry, hurry. There's a 19-year-old cheerleader who's crying. Her boyfriend is off playing basketball on her birthday.
All right. Tell her to have proof of age ready. Wait a second. I just thought of something. It's her birthday. She'll probably have cake.
Tiffany's got some guy after her.
Well, there are some decent guys out there.
No, there are not.
I know, I was just trying to make you feel better. Guys are animals. All they want is new stuff. Uncharted territory. Virgins. Back in the toy bin, the best feeling in the world was when the new shipment of Burbies arrived. That new doll smell. Oh, I gotta tell you though, it wasn't a banner day for me when the Cabbage Patch dolls arrived. But it was either them or the Weebles. And you know what they say, Weebles wobble, but they don't go down.
You were with a Cabbage Patch doll. You were with a Cabbage Patch doll.
Well, what's degrading to a pretty girl is just another Friday night to an Uggle.
Well, pretty or ugly, it doesn't really matter, Floppy. But I sure would like to be with some young stuff just one more time, if only to rub it in your face. Because all you really need in life is one great experience and one person to tell it to.
Gee, Jack, that sounds like a song.
Well, that young stuff is fine, make you lose your mind. All but no sense thinking naughty, 'cause you, my friend, are over 40. Come on, Floppy. Yeah, they sing and they dance, wear silk underpants. Oh, but they're not yours to touch, 'cause you've aged far too much. I got to know more young stuff blues.
You can't have no more firm tushy.
And from now on, it's all kind of dimpled and mushy. You said, young stuff, good night. Say hello, cellulite. I got them no more young stuff blues. I'm talking about the no more young stuff.
Yodel, 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 yodel,
Ryan, I need consoling. Biff just broke up with me. Take me home, use me and abuse me. That'll teach Biff a lesson.
Sorry, baby. Right now, I'm about as spent as Joe Esterhouse's imagination. I mean, who comforts the comforter? Look at this. Look at my shoulder. I have bursitis from the damp. By the way, storms are coming. Needy little beasts, aren't you? All right, look, meet me at the dumpster at 5, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, now get out of here before I change my mind.
Oh, I have butterflies in my tummy. It must be love. God, I hope I'm not too late. Excuse me, do you have the time? Are you Brad?
I'll be whoever you want me to be.
Oh, my God. I haven't had this feeling since I watched The English Patient wrapped in a cashmere blanket.
I'm leaving for Paris tonight. Come with me, and we'll have perfect children.
Gee, I don't know. Did you see The English Patient?
No, I read the book.
Oh, Brad!
Actually, it's Desmond. Desmond Highgrove.
Tiffany Highgrove. Mrs. Desmond Highgrove. Mr. and Mrs. D. Highgrove. Dr. and Mrs. Highgrove. Lord and Lady Highgrove. Okay, that works.
By the way, who's Brad?
Oh, yes. Brad, my boyfriend. And even though we've never met, I feel I must be true. I'm a one-man woman. I'm loyal and faithful. My love, like the English patient, goes on forever.
It's too bad. I think that we were meant to be together.
So do I!
Great news, everybody. Kimmy and Brad are back together.
Yes. Yeah.
His grandfather died, and Kimmy forgave him and went to him in his hour of grief.
My Brad, back with that tramp.
Oh, my tramp. Back with that Brad.
It would be a beautiful memory, but I don't even know what he looks like. First of all, I was true to him, and thus lost Desmond, my one true soulmate.
Well, Malloy, Kimmy and Brad broke up again.
Oh, that must be because my Brad truly loves me.
No, I don't think so.
No, Brad. I didn't read The English Patient. I wrote The English Patient. Come with me to Paris and we will adopt perfect children.
Oh, why are all the good ones taken?
Dear Mr. Floppy, I love Lightning Boy, but do you have any superpowers? Signed, Joe M. New York. I do have an uncontrollable power to attract women and make them do my bidding. Observe. Come to me. You are getting very sleepy. But not too sleepy to dance and strip and say, oh, Floppy, you are much man. And then come morning, be gone, baby.